Welcome to my channel. I've decided to create this channel because I have 4 master degree qualifications in very different fields, and I thought that this range would provide a unique perspective on YouTube because a lot of people are very specialist, and I can provide this very cross-subject perspective. So I've studied psychology, I've studied computer science, I've studied mathematics, I've studied management, I've studied humanities, that is philosophy. I also speak multiple languages. I speak French and English fluently. I also can understand Spanish and say some words, and I can understand a little bit of Italian as well. I've traveled also in many different countries, maybe 70 different countries. So I really like different cultures. And so I really have this very wide-ranging experience and expertise, not very, very deep in any subject, although I do have a master's degree by research in mathematics from the University of Oxford. So I did go a little bit deep in mathematics. It was actually in computational biology, so it was actually at the interface of several subjects. So even then, it was different subjects. But I think that I have a unique perspective. Also, academics tend to be very good at being part of the system. So they know how to get promoted, etc. And they follow the rules. You need to publish a lot if you want to get promoted. For me, I don't really like to follow the rules as much. And I really want to promote freedom. And that, I think, is quite rare to have someone who has spent so long in university. I've spent about 10 years in university, and also who has been to prestigious institutions like me, whether in France at Centrale or ESCP, or in the UK, which is more well-known, in the English-speaking world at Oxford University. And I think I can provide a unique perspective that's related to promoting freedom, but also having this knowledge. Because often you find that people who promote freedom don't know much about science, for example. And so this is why you don't have very accurate information about vaccines, for example, by lovers of freedom, often. But also, for the people who like science, you also have a lot of bias towards politics that are a bit more anti-freedom and a bit more conventional and a bit more institutional and authoritarian, really. As in, you shouldn't speak about this subject or this subject. And often, paradoxically, it seems that a lot of people who are academics at the moment are not very much in favor of freedom of thought or freedom of expression. They prefer a very systematized, calibrated kind of communication within scientific journals and scientific publications, and it's very constrained because you need to be reviewed by a lot of people, and in the end, it's not very unique, original thought that is produced this way. And really, what I want to combine is this kind of academic understanding, and I'm very curious, and I really like to explore different subjects, but also I really want to promote freedom and really defend this alternative perspective that is at the same time knowledgeable, but also for freedom, for expressing whatever you want to say, and being very open, and being very honest and direct with people, and not thinking that I'm above anyone, and just leveling with people and talking to them. So I will be talking about many different subjects on this channel, but I think there will be the unifying theme, which is freedom. So subscribe to my channel if you want to hear more about psychology, philosophy, political science, if you want to hear more about self-development, about cultural issues, current affairs as well. So lots of different things, but they are really united by the idea of freedom, but also with a knowledgeable perspective that I don't think really exists on YouTube. And of course, leave a like, leave a comment. I would really like it. Thank you, and see you in the next video.